Billibatt Productions presents The Ohlone Mysteries, brought to you by chickpimp.com. To learn more about the Ohlone Mysteries, go to www.ohlinemysteries.com. Plop down in the middle of the San Francisco Bay sits Ohlone Island, with its quiet streets, Victorian homes, and well-behaved palm trees. A positively idyllic setting teeming with mystery.
Hello?
They found a leg in the estuary.
Oh, hi, Annie. Let me get Lorna for you. Lorna! Phone! It's a mischievous goblin looking for body parts.
Sally, who is it?
It's Annie. I'm off. See you tonight.
Give me that. Hi, Annie. What's up?
They found a leg in the estuary.
Whose leg?
They don't know.
The whole leg?
No, part of a leg.
Which part?
What does it matter?
Where's the rest of the body? Is this medical waste?
It doesn't say.
What doesn't say?
The paper. It just says a leg was found in the estuary yesterday by some fishermen.
Oh, that's gruesome. Can you imagine?
Yes.
Annie, look at the bright side here. I'm just happy the fisherman turned it in and didn't chop it up for bait or something.
Ew, that's sick.
I know. What are you doing today?
I told Mrs. Strangler that I'd have lunch with her today.
I love her. Can I come?
Sure, maybe we can get more gossip out of her about those home tours.
Oh, you know she's got the good stuff, too.
Good. See you at 11:30?
11:30?
She's old, Lorna. They eat early. Oh, and bring some sponge cake.
Right. See you then.
Mrs. Strangler, would you like some tea with your sponge cake or coffee?
The strong stuff. I have to make it to dinner.
No, Annie, sit. I'll get it started.
It used to be called Open House Night in the 60s, and before that, too. The island was more divided then. You had your military people, and the lifers considered them transients. Of course, no one said that at the time, but that's how it was anyway. People were still pretty neighborly back then, not like now.
There weren't as many apartment buildings, I imagine.
Only the naval base. They had housing. The apartment buildings started in the 1970s, before they put such a quick stop to that.
Well, we had the Victorian homes kickoff party last night at the Jones House Museum.
Did you?
Yes, and Hal and Josie Botts were there, and the other homeowners. Abby Fetchley was there.
Of course she was, dear.
Annie and I are going to be volunteering at the Botts home on Friday night.
Well, don't let them hear you say that.
What?
It's not the Botts home. Mr. Botts married into money. That's the Vidal's home. Josie Botts is the oldest Vidal's sister.
Really? The way he acts, you'd think his great-great-grandfather built the place.
I knew there was something about him.
You didn't fall to Hal Botts' charms either. Neither does his sister-in-law, Pam Vidal.
Ooh, I met her last night.
You did?
Yeah, she was the one with the hair, lots of it.
Oh, right, yeah. I talked with her for a while. Does she live in that house, too?
No, she said she lives in Sacramento. I thought she was a volunteer.
She might as well be. Hal Botts has done his best to get her out of her line to the throne. But it stays in the family, apparently. Father to son or mother to son, or in their case, father to daughters.
Do the Botts have children?
No. But Pam Vidal does. 2 sons.
Why is he so desperate?
He's gone through everything he's gotten his hands on, hasn't he?
You mean he just runs companies into the ground?
He makes such a big show and does all the public events, so he knows a lot of people.
He has connections.
Right, but that's all.
Pam mentioned that. He hasn't really worked since the internet bubble burst.
That's a long time.
Well, he has done some deals. I know he was involved with the real estate market.
And now that bursts. He can't win for losing, can he?
What about Josie Botts? That can't be fun for her caught in the middle like that.
Oh, that Dr. Fetchley's got her so medicated she doesn't know if she's coming or going.
Fetchley, Abby Fetchley's husband?
I don't get it.
Abby Fetchley is the home's tour director. She's also the biggest real estate agent on the island.
When one of these homes do have to sell, which is very infrequent, she's the agent that handles the deals. Nothing gets sold without Abby Fetchley.
That must be why Pam Vidal's in town. Keep an eye on things.
Wasn't there a thing between Abby and Josie? I remember something I read in the newspaper. Didn't it have to do with the renovations for the naval base?
Oh, sure. I was there that night at the town meeting.
Oh, right. And now the public meetings are held in private. It's very dirty politics that's happening.
What?
Well, at the last true public meeting that was held for the naval base restorations, Abby got up and laid out the whole plan. She had this thing sewn up lock stock. She said who was going to be contracted for cleanup, design, building, everything. Now, I don't know if Josie Botts was drunk or high on something at that point, or not, because in my mind she made a lot of sense. It was at least a year ago. But Josie Botts gets up and lays into Abby Fetchley. Josie wants to see the bids that were made for these contracts. She wants to know about the closed doors deals. She demands to have public referendums on the housing taxes, the whole 9 yards. They had to escort her out. Very embarrassing for Hal Botts. Mr. Ohlone Island himself, I tell you. Got a bit of her grandfather in her.
Josie Botts? She's so little and frail looking.
Yes, Josie. Her great-great-grandfather, Marmaduke Vidal. He laid the rails for the trolley trains they had here. And at the time, it was the best thing in this town. Good man. Built that Victorian mansion they live in, too. And made sure it stays in the family. Has a trust for it, I think.
Really? Even now?
Oh, sure.
Wow.
A lot of these mansions have them.
What is that? Some kind of tax write-off?
I guess so. Aren't they all protected by some city ordinance for, like, historical monuments, too?
Annie, I gotta tell you, I was not looking forward to volunteering on the homes tour, but now, whoa, this is gonna be interesting. Who needs TV?
Tomorrow we go into the home for our own tour. They're going to show us the ins and outs and don't touch things, I guess.
Well, you two be sure to let me know how this goes for you.
Marmaduke Vidal? Sounds like a dog shampoo. I hope there's a giant portrait of him. Abby's acting like she owns the place.
And she just might someday.
And that brings us back to the library with Mr. Marmaduke Vidal's portrait commissioned in 1862. He sat here in his library for it.
Of course he did.
And he hasn't left.
Again, I can't stress it enough. Keep people on the carpets and away from the furnishings, especially the Tiffany lamps. That's what these red ropes are for. But some people like to ignore them, and that's where we need all of you to be kind but alert to any trespassing. We will be giving everyone breaks throughout the evening, so you won't be without some relief. Now, if you'll join me in the dining area, we have refreshments and your room assignments laid out.
When Abby said room assignments, it sounded like we were maids from Victorian England or something. You, Miss Tollison, would be assigned to the dining area, where you would be charged with the scrubbing of the silver and the making of the candles.
Yeah, I kind of feel that. We must protect the antiques from the penny stinkers. When people are allowed to enter a mansion, they lose their minds and touch stuff. I'm surprised they don't have us in costume.
Ooh, I get the French maid outfit.
I'd be the gardener.
You couldn't. Those were men's jobs. You'd have to be a cook or something really crappy.
Like a laundress?
I have to use the bathroom. Which one can I use again?
In the front, by the stairs. I'll show you. Here, on the left.
Josie, wait, come here.
Stop, Hal. You're hurting my arm.
Just listen. This has been going on every year of your life, and now all of a sudden you're incensed by it. What's wrong with you? Have you taken your medication?
Don't turn this around on me, Hal. This is your doing. You're creeping around, and I caught you at it. Finally, I see. Everything is your kingdom. Well, not anymore.
You've been drinking, Josie.
And leave you here to take whatever glory you can scrape off the sidewalk? I don't think so.
Shh! Don't go out there. Shh!
You kill me, Josie. You really do. After everything I've done, it's never enough for you. You just keep on drinking and judging me. What have you done ever? Where are you going?
Upstairs, for some privacy. I need a drink.
Holy cow.
I know, right?
We better go get our assignments in the dining room.
Well, Hal, it's a good thing I came then. If she'll take it, I can give her something to calm her down.
Thanks, Doc. I'll tell Abby you're here. She's in the dining room with the volunteers.
I'll save you the trip, Hal.
Oh, good. I'll visit with the volunteers then.
How did the walkthrough go, Abby? Keeping the volunteers in line?
More importantly, keeping Josie in line.
Oh, don't worry. I'll take care of that. We just need to make sure nothing goes wrong or she'll blame you till the end of time.
Right. What is it they say? Murphy's Law.
Right. Well, I better go see about Josie.
Yeah, I need to wrap this up.
What were you talking to Pam Vidal about?
Water taxis in Vancouver.
Why?
Because when I moved here, I was surprised I didn't see them.
I don't...
In Vancouver, they have these little water taxis that take you place to place across the water, and I thought they'd have them somewhere in Oakland, like Jack London Square.
Oh, a shuttle service.
This place is supposed to be so biking and environmentally inventive, but they don't even offer water taxis with electric motors or solar panels.
You didn't tell her that Josie was upstairs boozing it up?
No, I didn't want to be a gossip. Anyway, she probably already knows and expects it. Why rub her face in it?
I recognize that as logic, but...
It's not our business, really. The whole thing is so sad. Loveless marriage, a loser husband.
Everybody lives in the manner that makes sense to them. I just don't see the sense in it myself.
I think it's gonna rain. My knee hurts.
Yeah, and I'm getting a headache.
That greenhouse they had was so cool. It was like being in a terrarium.
I know. Poor Josie. I wonder if she even knows what she's got there.
Oh, I think so. She just feels too weak to protect it. I really think that's why Pam is here, to protect it from the evil real estate magnate, Abby the Consolidator.
Well, I have just blown off my day. I've got to get some work done tomorrow before I leave.
Yeah, I think I'll write an article about water taxis. I'll need to do the research. Let's walk up together, say about 3-ish.
That should put us there just in time.
Wow, people are really lined up for this thing.
It must be weird to live in a museum, even for a day. I thought about that last night. People gawking at your stuff. No wonder Josie wanted some privacy.
Yeah. So you're in the master suite upstairs, and I'm in the drawing room downstairs.
Maybe we can trade with someone and be closer together.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't have as much ground covered in case Josie has a meltdown.
What happened to your empathy?
Time melted it down into a big, cold lump of schadenfreude.
Well, if she does melt down, I'm going to help her without the fanfare.
Hey, what's wrong?
It's this headache. Oh, I wish it would rain already.
Well, let's go get situated and maybe Josie has some pain meds.
Is that a joke?
No, really. Yes, it is Marmaduke Vidal himself. I understand he designed and constructed the home. Hi, Pam.
Need a break?
No, really, but if I could just run to the bathroom real quick.
Sure, go ahead. It's behind the stairs.
Right. Excuse me, sir.
Dr. Fetchley, it's more important Josie doesn't make a scene. She's been brewing about it all day.
Don't worry, Hal. I've taken care of her. She'll be fine. Abby's got to want to talk to you about the sale tonight. It's most important we get this locked up as soon as possible.
We can't put it off until Pam leaves then.
Unfortunately, no. Abby's worried that the trust won't transfer over, not with the language that's in the contract now.
Well, of course it won't. We didn't want it to. That wasn't our agreement, and she knows that. No, we need to wait until my lawyers look it over and Pam is out of the picture.
Hal, that's what I'm telling you. There may not be a picture. Abby's financing may not keep holding out like this. Take the deal. I'm telling you as a friend.
Yeah, right.
Hal, don't screw with Abby. She scares the devil out of me.
I've got to go. I've got to deal with Josie tonight. Then I'll deal with Abby.
I can't believe we were right about Abby. I need to tell Annie. Sorry about that, Pam. I got stuck behind someone.
Oh, I should have told you just to use the master suite.
Good evening, Lorna.
Oh, Detective Keeling? What are you doing here?
Jennifer, my wife, loves these things.
Ooh, where is she? I never get to see her anymore.
You know his wife?
No, her. We went to high school together.
She's in the greenhouse, I think.
Ooh, then I'll see you guys later.
You look at the same houses every year?
It's my husbandly thing to do. Then I get to go to the gun shows. See how it works?
You're a pillar in marriage equality.
You're not going to believe what just happened. Oh, hi, Detective Keeling.
Annie?
My head feels like it's sitting on glass shards right now. So I'm upstairs at my post, and Hal Botts comes up looking for his wife. She's not here, I say. And he puts his arm up over my head and leans into me and says, "That's what I was hoping to hear."
Ew.
So I said, "You got any aspirin?"
You what?
Yeah, look, I need relief.
What'd he say?
Oh, he said, "I like a lady who knows what she wants." So then Josie and Abby come into the room. Well, Abby comes in, and Josie is storming after her. Josie took one look at me and said, "Get out." So I left. You know, I think I might even need to go home. This headache is making my stomach hurt.
Okay, I'm gonna go find you some aspirin. They're gonna be letting in another wave of people in a minute. Just sit tight and I'll be right back.
Here, Annie, drink my water. Listen, if you're sick, I'll call Tim to come and get you.
I'm okay. It's just my eyeballs hurt.
Well, there goes Abby, so the scene must be over by now.
Ladies, have you seen Dr. Fetchley come through here?
No, we haven't.
Oh, you. You can go back to your post now.
No, she's waiting for Detective Keeling to bring her some aspirin, and then I'm going to have her husband come pick her up.
Well, that's inconvenient. She did agree to...
My friend's sick. If you want a guide upstairs, I suggest you find someone else or do it yourself.
She wasn't sick upstairs. Were you? I cut what you were doing with Hal.
Now I'm sick.
We're done here, Annie.
Hello, ladies.
There you go, Annie.
I should have never allowed your kind in here. Every year you people are nothing but trouble.
Abby, you can leave.
You people? You people? You Al. We're better than the hairy ass on your head. Do you part your hair to take a
Lorna!
You dried up old turnip?
Oh, feel better?
I have business with Hal.
Please stay, ladies. It's only for a little while longer. Then we'll all have a drink. You've earned it.
Where's Jennifer?
She's still in the greenhouse, I think. Josie was coming out when I left. Annie, if you feel up to it, if you could maybe go upstairs for just a few more minutes while I get you a replacement.
Sure.
Annie, you don't have to go.
Of course not. I'm sorry. I don't mean to make you feel...
No, it's okay. I'm starting to feel better already.
Okay, I'll be right up. And you, Lorna, have earned a lifetime supply of champagne on me.
Oh, she with forked tongue. She's serious about that champagne.
Yeah, but the price was too high. I hate losing my temper like that. It's so gauche.
It's a good thing you and Sally bought that house already. Abby Fetchley is a powerful enemy in this town.
Oh, pooh. She only has power that I give her.
Is that a woman thing? Because my wife says things like that, and I don't get it.
Maybe it's a woman thing. You know, no one makes you feel bad. You let them.
Still not getting it.
Okay, let's say you play rugby. Very macho, very scary. And you're the smallest guy on the team, but you're also the cleverest and the fastest. And all the guys know this, so they hound you constantly, trying to chip away at your confidence. You have the choice to either laugh with them, knowing what they're doing, or start believing them. Michael Jordan was not the tallest man on the team, you know.
All right. I'm in need reminding of this?
It helps. Look, I'm going to go check on Annie. Champagne or not, I don't want her alone up there.
I'll stay and guard Marmaduke.
Annie? Annie?
All I'm saying is, why would you want such a thing? They're not so move fast. But I bet you move fast, don't you, Doc?
Some would say so, those that live to tell about it.
Annie?
Can we help you?
Get your fucking hands off her before I fucking rip them off your fucking body and slap your fucking face with them and shove them up your ass. Now!
Oh, jealous lovers.
Oh, man, you better keep walking.
I dig that. Maybe next time, ladies.
Annie, what's wrong with you?
Do you have Tourette's or something?
Are you having a stroke? Can you stand up?
Of course I can. I'm just really, really relaxed. You know, I do love you. I really love you, like a friend.
Okay. I see now. Did you take anything but those aspirin that Keeling gave you? No? Shake your head? No? Okay, let's get you up here and outside. There you go. Just hang on to my shoulder. We'll take you up the back stairs to the terrarium.
I love fish. They're so peaceful. I wish I were a fish.
Okay, Annie, be a shark here. Stay straight and keep moving.
Sharks are misunderstood. Deeply, deeply misunderstood.
Annie, don't cry. Sharks are beautiful too.
They made that horrible movie about them.
Jaws?
No, the other one.
Jaws 2?
No, that's not it. It was a cartoon.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Just a few more steps here. Pay attention, Annie. The steps.
39 steps.
Alfred Hitchcock. Very good.
Oh, they don't make them like that anymore. No, because he's dead. They can't. Really, you need to have your filter changed or something. That filth that just comes out of your mouth, it's really shocking, really. You know, where'd you learn to talk like that?
Nam. Annie, I learned it in Nam.
Vietnam?
It was war. It was a different time for all of us.
Yeah, but you weren't born yet.
Here, drink this.
Where'd you pull that out of?
I grabbed it out of the kitchen on our way out here. Look, just sit here. Don't talk to anyone. You've been given drugs. And Annie, listen to me.
Okay.
You've been given some drugs, and you're not acting right. I need you to stay here while I go get Detective Keeling to help us.
My headache is all gone.
I bet it is. What are you going to do now? You're going to sit here and drink water. Don't talk to anyone. If someone talks to you, act like you're praying or something. Just sit here.
I was beginning to worry.
Those weren't aspirin.
Annie?
Is in the backyard talking to the lint in her sweater.
It was just aspirin. I got it from...
Where?
The master suite bathroom.
Oh, great. So that's where Josie hides her drugs.
And Annie took 2 of them. Listen, she might have to have her stomach pumped. I'll be right back.
What?
I'm gonna get that bottle and we'll call an ambulance. Did you see Jennifer anywhere?
No. Go get the bottle. I'll be outside. Marmaduke can take care of himself. Pam?
Annie was just telling me about the journey to Oz and the poppy fields.
Yeah, those aspirin Keeling gave her were from your sister's medicine cabinet. They weren't aspirin.
They're not Josie's. My sister's an alcoholic, maybe, but not a pill popper. Our mother disintegrated on those pills. Josie wouldn't touch them. Just her aspirin.
What the?
That was from the house.
No, Annie, sit. Stay. Be a turtle. Stay. What happened? What happened?
It's Hal Botts. He's dead.
Tune in next week to the conclusion of Line Mysteries' classic whodunit, Murder on the Victorian Home Tour. To learn more about the Ohlone Mysteries, go to www.ohlinemysteries.com, brought to you by Billibatt Productions. In this episode, Nina Greeley played Annie. Beth Hutchins played Lorna. Ty Garofalo played Mrs. Strangler and Detective Keeling. Josie was played by M. Sailor Billings. Hal and Dr. Fetchley were played by Jonathan W. Wind, and Abby was played by Becky Carlisle. The Ohlone Mysteries are written by M. Sailor Billings. Theme music by Tim Lindeen. The Ohlone Mysteries is an original work of fiction. Any resemblance between events, locations, or characters herein and real persons, living or otherwise, events or locations is purely coincidental.